guys, it's me, Brandy, and I am just going to go over some of my favorites, holiday palettes, winter palettes. I don't know how exactly I want to word it, but the palettes that I grab for when I really want to do like an extra sparkly or a just a beautiful holiday type look. So these are palettes that I'll grab for the entire month of December and January. So yeah, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. I've got 19 palettes. So this does not include any of my actually I've got 20 palettes, but anyhow, this does not include any of my single shadow palettes, just because they are all single shadows, and even though all of my indie makeup that I have, that it's all spectacular, they just don't fall into the same line of palette. So let me know down below if you want me to do a video on all of my favorite single shadows for the holidays, something like that. Just let me know and I will do that for you. All right, so first up, we have the Melt Impulsive palette. So we have the Melt Impulsive palette, and this palette, while it does have some bright colors over here, I can do a really beautiful Christmassy type of a look with these. Let me show you a couple of these shimmers. They are amazing. So I've got this red one here. Look at how beautiful that is. And the thing is this, it's so pretty. The this palette, it wasn't super popular, but it is a beautiful palette. And then we have this one, is called Poppin' Bottles. I'll show you that one. It's so shiny, and it's just, you know, just like Melt's regular formula. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. I don't know, I might have to get a washcloth for these. Okay, so that was the Melt Impulsive palette. And then next I have my coloredrain Cheers to the Beauty palette. This is an extremely old palette, but it's also beautiful. Look at these greens, the golds, silvers. They're just absolutely gorgeous. Let me swatch a couple of these. So I've got this green. Look at how pretty that is. And I've got this silver. Can't really beat the silver in this palette. Like, it's pretty perfect. And let's see, I've got this gold, which is another just showstopper. And then the mattes in this palette are beautiful as well. So yeah, that was the coloredrain Cheers to the Beauty palette. Alright, another one that is just one of my all-time, all-around favorite palettes is my Collective Cosmetics Phobos and Deimos Twin Moons palette. I love this so much because these, in the top, those highlighters, they are just amazing. Just absolutely amazing, and they can double on the eye. Check that out. On the eye, they can double as an inner corner highlight. You can put them over top of shadow and just make it pop. And then also the mattes in this palette, let's see, I'll do the green and the red. They are awesome. And they blend out so well. Like, I can't even say enough good things. Here, let's do this green too. This is a shimmery green. It's just so perfect. Like, I couldn't even tell you. Like, this palette is perfect. And that's Collective Cosmetics, in case I didn't say, but it's Collective Cosmetics. Okay. All right, so next I have my Viseart palettes. One of them. Oh goodness, I cannot get this. Okay. And it is the Golden Hour. This palette is beautiful, and it's Viseart's amazing formula. Look how pretty those are. So I really like doing the shimmers. Look at how pretty that is. They're just amazing. They are so good. Like, they couldn't be better. I love Viseart's formula. And of course, here I am just swatching all of the shimmers because I am a shimmer bitch, and I absolutely love shimmer. I do like it when a matte blends out well, but I would rather have an absolutely beautiful shimmer. It's just me. Alright, so now I got this Omfg Cosmetics, and this is the Fall Vibes palette. But I like, oh no! Did those seriously just fall out? Okay, so I am going to be very careful when I show this. Might not even swatch it. But I've got this Omfg Fall Vibes palette. It is beautiful. It's got these shimmers that are almost like iridescent, and then the mattes also are super buttery. Look at those, so pretty, so pretty. You can do any kind of a holiday look with this palette, and I cannot get this off. It is going to, I am going to have a very red hand. Alright. Okay, so next I have my Nabla Secret palette, and there's a lot of people that do not like this palette. I absolutely love this palette. You can do a beautiful look with any one of these colors. This teal is a beautiful look, or a beautiful color. And then we've also got this red, which is a really nice red. Isn't that pretty? Let's see, even this chocolatey brown, so pretty. And then we've got this duochrome white. It's like a green white. It is so gorgeous. This palette, I mean, you can just do pretty much anything with it. You can make a colorful look, you can make a more muted look, but it's absolutely gorgeous. Oh goodness. I think I'm gonna have to I really have to rub to get these shadows off, guys. Ugh. Okay, so had to have a Colourpop palette in here. We have the Good as Gold palette from Colourpop, and it is gorgeous. These shadows were made. These shadows were made for a holiday look. Let me show you. I love this beautiful bronze. These are just gorgeous, gorgeous shades from this palette. Didn't swatch very well, but they are so pretty on the eyes. Now I have glitter everywhere. Wonderful, wonderful. All right. So next I have my Colored Raine Power palette, and this is absolutely beautiful. You see, I have this purple. It's like a royal purple. Look at that. That is so friggin' beautiful. And then there's this multi-chrome in here. Oh, you can't even see how pretty that is. Darn it. Oh, it's so pretty. And then there's these dark maroony reds. See, I've got this one. It's just, Colored Raine is great. Oh, and you know what? I should probably show this multi-chrome as well. Look at that. It's so pretty. Oh. These palettes, they just have the prettiest Christmas look. I can't even tell you. See, I still think of Christmas as being colorful, but I just feel like there's a lot of reds and greens and silvers, and it's those kind of colors. And then if you're gonna do the darker colors, they're gonna be really rich, like, you know, just like that really deep purple, or even like if you're gonna do another kind of a purple, you could do like a frosty kind of a purple, if that's even a thing. Look at my hand. All right, so I have the Thin Ice palette from Copacetic Cosmetics. I absolutely love this palette, and I have used it on my Instagram. Let's see, I'll just swatch a couple of these shades. I've got this blue. Well, they're all blue, but I've got these two shiny blues, and then I'll do a matte. So look at those. So freaking pretty. This palette makes the prettiest looks. Like, I really could not be more happier than I am when I get this palette. And that was the Thin Ice by Copacetic. This hand is not liking. It doesn't want me to swatch all these shadows, guys. I might have to go get a wipe, a makeup wipe, because this washcloth is not doing any good. It's not making it nice at all. Now, next I have the Alter Ego Goddess palette, and this is a dupe for the Natasha Denona Gold palette. And this palette, this palette, I can't even tell you. Let's see, I've got Valkyrie, Cassandra, and then we'll do the green. Look at those. Those are freaking beautiful colors. Just gorgeous. This is a beautiful palette. Like, I couldn't even tell you. I'm gonna have to use this in one of my Christmas look videos that I plan on doing this month. They just make me happy. They just make me smile. I know I'm crazy, but you guys will just either like it or you won't. All right, now I have my Moira Stargazing palette. Now this one I would say is more of like sugar plums and ivy. And I've got this beautiful blue. I'm gonna just do these mattes for you real quick. They don't look that great on the swatch, but I promise you, they are awesome. So. And then we also have a Sigma palette. Holy moly. I'm gonna have to start swatching on my other hand because this one, look at it's like ready to start bleeding. Okay, so my Sigma. Doesn't want to come out. Okay, so this Sigma Enchanted palette. Holy freaking moly, guys. Look at how beautiful that is. These shimmers, there's duochrome. Let me show you. Let me just show you. So, and of course I'm swatching it with the wrong finger. I'm just gonna do the shimmers. I mean, Sigma you already know Sigma has an amazing, look at that. Oh, fuck, man. I couldn't even tell you, those are friggin' beautiful. Like, how? And then of course I can't even begin to explain. This also has an extremely deep, dark green in the palette right here. This one's called Evergreen. And that is just beautiful as like a smoky eye with this one on top. It's freaking gorgeous. It's beautiful. All right. Hopefully I will remember to swatch with the other hand these last few. So the reason why I wanted to do this video in particular, just like I wanted to do the fall palette one, is basically because I really want to use the palettes in my collection. I want to try not to purchase as many as palettes as I had in the past. And I just want to see if I can get what I can get out of the palettes in my collection. Now, if I see something that I love, then of course, you know, I'm going to buy it. But if I cannot buy it, then I'm not going to. I mean, if I can dupe it out with my singles, or if I have a similar color story, then you can damn well bet I'm not gonna buy it. So, all right, so next I have the OPV Beauty Spotlight Palette. This is friggin' gorgeous. This is an indie brand from England. And I couldn't even, here, I'm gonna swatch out. Oh, gosh. I'm gonna swatch out 3 of these, just like really, look at how pretty those are. Look at that. Dude, just the best friggin' quality. This one actually reminds me of the Born to Run palette. And I honestly think that I might declutter that palette. Maybe I'll give it to like my sister-in-law, or maybe one of my friends who wants it. So stay tuned for that. I'm gonna do a declutter here this next month, I'm hoping, and we'll see if I can get rid of some palettes, donate some palettes. Okay, no, this next palette smells amazing. It is a Too Faced Chocolate Gold palette. This is a very old palette, but I love this palette. It's beautiful. Let's see, I'm gonna swatch a couple of the shades. Gotta do that big old chocolate gold bar. And we'll do this green one. Look at those. Look at those. Holy friggin' crap. Look at that. Look at that. That's crazy. And it's still even on my finger. That is friggin' beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And you can make any shimmering eye look with this palette. It's just beautiful. I keep like all of my boxes. I've had this palette like probably 2 years maybe. And I kept everything. I kept the insert. I kept the box. I swear, I just don't get myself sometimes. I'm crazy. Another palette that I feel like is perfect for the holidays. This is the Jouer Ultra Foil eyeshadow palette. And I'm going to swatch this blue, this purple, and I'll swatch, it's like a black, but look at those. Oh my goodness. Look at those. When you put these over a shadow, like these are beautiful on their own, but you put them over a shadow and it is going to be insane. Look at that. Look at how foiled those are. I just can't. I cannot. And I don't see like a ton of people talking about some of these palettes. You don't hear anybody talking about them. How could they not be talking about these beautiful palettes? All right, next I have my Alien Cosmetics. This is the Pluto palette, and I just feel like this whole like color story here, it's perfect for Christmas. I really like Alien Cosmetics. Look at that matte red. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. Look at that. Hold on, let me. So freaking pretty. Look at this green. That is like a primary green. That's like beautiful. It's absolutely gorgeous. Now, if any of you have these palettes in your collection, then you don't have to go and buy a bunch of Christmas palettes because you have them. You have them. Look in your collection and see if you have holiday palettes that you would be able to use for all of your holidays. This is another beautiful my Anastasia Carli Bybel palette. Now, the reason why I feel like this is just because of these topper shades. They're so pretty and they look so good over top. And see, there's this pressed glitter, but they look so good over top of a shadow just like sprinkled. Look at how pretty those are. Now, there's one common theme in almost every single one of these palettes. For me, like I said before, a shimmer, a good multi-chrome, duochrome, whatnot, can completely change a look. It can make it a million times more beautiful. All right, next I have the Walhalla palette, and I feel like this is extremely Christmassy. Now, of course, you've got like these over here; those really aren't Christmassy at all. But you've got this green and this green, this green, this red, the gold, and then the glitter up here. Like those are all extremely Christmassy shadows. Let's see, so. Let's swatch out that red, swatch out that beautiful green. Look at that, that's friggin' nuts. And then we'll swatch out that gold glitter, which I'm not a huge glitter person, but the glitter in this palette is really good. Like, it's really, really good. Let's see if I can get all this glitter off. Oh no. Oh, almost. All right, 2 palettes left, guys. So I have my Hipdot Opulence palette, and these are gorgeous. Beautiful shades for any holiday, Christmas, New Year's, Kwanzaa. Look at those. Oh my goodness. I can't even begin. Look. Like, how? How do they do this? They are sorcerers. Look at this beautiful white. It's like a gold. I don't know if you can see it. It's like a duochrome. I am in love with all of these palettes. All right, now my last palette that I'm in love with. Well, I'm in love with all of my palettes, obviously, but the last one that I really like to use for the holidays is another Alien Cosmetics palette, and it's called the Phases palette. Now, this looks boring, right? It's boring as hell. But you put down a black shadow on your eyes. And here, let's see if I can do this. Put down a black shadow on your eyes. Or even like a black liner. So that. And then you take this shade here. I don't know if you can see that, but it's like a glittery, beautiful shade. You take that and you put it down over top. And it completely transforms it. Isn't that crazy? That's a black shadow and a white glitter. You just can't even tell me that there isn't anything more beautiful than that. You cannot tell me there's anything more beautiful than this. Yeah, how gorgeous that is. And then of course there's a couple of other glitters in the palette. Now again, I'm not a huge glitter person, but these glitters are so friggin' pretty. It's so gorgeous. Let's see if I can swatch out this olivey gold. Oh my god, look at that. Can you see that? So now that I'm like completely ripped up and glittered out, and that was all of my palettes for the holidays that I love to pull out. So yeah. Did you see any that you have that you like? Did I help you remember some that maybe you didn't, realize that it could be a holiday palette? Are there any that I picked that you don't agree with? I'm sure I've got plenty of more holiday palettes that I could have chosen. I mean, you guys know I have a lot of palettes. Way too many palettes. But, I mean, honestly, all it is just glittery powder. I mean, it's amazing, but in the other side of things, it's just glittery, colorful powder. So I hope you guys all have a wonderful day, and I will see you very soon. Please like, subscribe, and comment down below if you get a chance. And if you'd like to follow more makeup content, go follow me over on Instagram. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day.